Okay. All right, we are here. We are here. Don't know how many people are watching, but gonna let a few people enter the stream first before I start my little monologue. Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna go ahead and start right now, and then I guess the people can just watch it afterwards. So, where do I even start, bro? Where do I even start? So, if you guys can't tell, these past few months have been very, very, not even stressful, bro, but just mentally debilitating. Okay, I've been going through a lot of stuff off camera that I haven't really talked about in my videos, which has all contributed to a lot of just the inconsistency in my content. Just me suddenly shifting my beliefs. Okay, a lot of stuff has gone into that off camera. So it's not just a very sudden thing for me. It's been a buildup. Okay, it's an accumulation of different events that have occurred that have changed me, that have helped shape me into who I am right now as I'm talking to this camera. So I guess I'll go ahead and start with that video that I made. Okay, the I can't take this anymore video, or I can't do this anymore. Whatever, you guys know what video I'm talking about. Okay, if you're watching this video, you probably watched that video as well. So when I made that video, I had reached my breaking point. I had reached my absolute breaking point as far as YouTube goes. Now, damn, I guess I got to give more context behind that video too about how I reached my breaking point. So let me start off with this. Okay, let me give you guys some background on me. This is something that some of you may have noticed just from my channel. If you've been subscribed for a while, you've probably peeped this already, but I'm a very multifaceted person. I'm a very multifaceted person, and I feel like growing up, I never really had that security of just knowing who I was. I always felt like me being multifaceted, me being a jack of all trades was a curse rather than a gift. Okay, because I never met anybody who truly understood me. And because of that, I always pushed people away. Like I never let people get too close to me. And that's something I've been talking about with my therapist at great length recently. I digress. That's something that I struggled with for like the first 19 years of my life. And then I met the girl from Soul Shock. That was the first time I met somebody who I felt truly understood all aspects of me. And then if you read the book Soul Shock, then you kind of know how that went. But basically, once she was no longer in my life, YouTube took her place. YouTube became a very cathartic thing for me in the sense that I could really be all of myself on this platform. I could express all aspects of myself, from the spiritual side to my love for fitness, my love for just accumulating wisdom and sharing my insights with different people, and having a crowd of people that resonate with me, that resonate with all aspects of me. Maybe not everyone resonates with every aspect of me, but somebody resonates with every aspect of me. And that's why I fell in love with YouTube in the first place. But as I got bigger and bigger and bigger on YouTube, I started to treat it more like a business, in the sense that I lost sight of why I really got into this in the first place. Okay, like I said, YouTube was that thing for me. It was that space where I could confide in. When I felt like nobody understood me, I could turn to YouTube, and I know that somebody out there has to understand me. No matter whatever it is I'm talking about, somebody out there gets me. Somebody resonates with me. So that's kind of how I built my channel. Okay, I built my channel by being myself, being multifaceted, making all of these different types of content, making spoken word videos, workout videos, law of attraction videos, nofap videos, just documenting these different aspects of my life, as opposed to creating content to, get somewhere. It was more of just me creating content for myself and letting the right crowd, letting the right crowd who resonates with me follow me if they want to. But like I said, as my channel got bigger, I started treating it more like a business because that's kind of what it is in a sense. So I started feeling like I needed to pigeonhole myself. Okay, I need to make a decision. What type of content do I want to make? And this shit stressed me out, bro. This is something that I've struggled with for damn near a year now. Like I'm talking about just it's like if I want to take it to the next level, I felt like I was always jealous of the people who made one specific type of video. The people who make fitness videos, the people who make dating videos. I was always jealous of people like that because they wake up and they know exactly what they're going to post. But me, it's not like that. All right, me, I wake up and I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck. I'm just gonna wing it every day. That's really what I do, bro. I just fucking wing it. And like I said, this is something I've been discussing with my therapist recently, and she's kind of helped me see things in a different way. She's helped me realize that maybe that's more of a gift than a curse, in the sense that I have a lot of freedom and flexibility, but there's also that aspect of people pleasing. I think there's still a part of me that wants to please my audience, that wants to create the content that you guys want to watch. But at the same time, my channel is really unique, bro. I really feel like my channel is one of a kind. I don't think anybody else on YouTube covers the range of topics that I cover, in the sense that if I decide, let's say for example, I decided tomorrow that I want to be an ASMR channel, I could do that because I've done it before. I know how to make ASMR videos. Let's say I decided that I wanted to go and do public interviews again. I could do that at a high level. Let's say I want to make no-fap videos. Let's say I want to make fitness videos. No matter what I decide to do, I can do it. Because like I said, I'm a very multifaceted person. So, but on the flip side of that, I feel like I started getting that sense that people didn't really get me. I started to lose that sense of understanding. But like I said, that's my fault because I started treating YouTube like a business as opposed to a place where I could just express myself. For a while, YouTube was my therapy. Before I could afford therapy, YouTube was literally my therapy. This is where I came anytime I wanted to just get shit off my chest, bro. But at a certain point, there were certain topics that I felt like weren't being appreciated as much. But not only that, I felt like I couldn't really articulate them in the way that I wanted to through words, right? And that's when I turned to writing. Now, just to give you guys a little time frame here, last year, okay, I started writing Soul Shock last September. Okay, now when I started writing that book, that was one of the most therapeutic experiences of my entire life, bro. That was when I really truly fell in love with writing, because the events of that book, those were things that I no longer felt comfortable talking about on my channel. I felt like the statute of limitations had already passed. And if I make a video talking about this girl and how that shit affected my life, I feel like people are going to say, yo, why are you still talking about her, bro? Why are you still talking about her? You're obsessed with her, yada, yada, yada. And it's like, I'm sure some people would have thought that. But at the same time, I'm glad that I let that push me towards writing, because it allowed me to express myself in a way that really allowed me to get over that situation. And that's when I realized the healing power of writing. Okay, so ever since I started working on Soul Shock, I knew that my life wouldn't be the same anymore. I knew that I can't progress in my life without writing being a significant part of my life. I have to spend at least a good portion of my energy on writing. Okay, I have to spend every day, I need to dedicate some time to writing, because not only is this a gift that I have, but this is allowing me to express the parts of myself that I can't necessarily express on YouTube anymore, or at least that I don't feel comfortable expressing on YouTube. So through that process, I kind of started to lose my passion for YouTube, because like I said, YouTube was supposed to be the thing that allowed me to express myself. But once writing took its spot, then it's like, well, now what's YouTube for? Now, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I came very close to quitting YouTube, bro. When I took that break like a month ago, I damn near did not come back, bro. I almost didn't come back. The only thing that really made me come back, okay, the only thing, look, the money, all of that shit, bro, I don't care about that. I got money saved up, and, I'm willing to deal with whatever comes with, not making money. I'm cool with that. As long as I'm doing what resonates with me, I'm cool with that. I've been broke before. That shit doesn't scare me, okay? The thing that really kept me going was, I haven't really talked about this, but a couple of months ago, right before my birthday, I had a chance to actually see one of you guys in person. You know who you are. Okay, you know who you are. I got a chance to see you and speak to you. And that was the first time that I really saw in real time the impact that I make on people. Okay, because when you see the comments and you see the emails and all of that, bro, you know that these people mean what they're saying because they're taking the time to reach out to you and tell you that you're making an impact. But it's different to look into somebody's eyes and see a 16, 17-year-old who is quoting you, okay, quoting you from your old videos in the middle of your conversation. That's impact right there. And that's the first time I really stopped and acknowledged the fact that I am affecting the trajectory of people's lives through my content. I am affecting the trajectory of people's lives. And knowing that I have the platform to do that, I see it as my responsibility to continue to do that, to continue to guide the people who need guidance. Okay, to just, whoever feels like they need guidance, I want to be there for them. And that's kind of what kept me going. Okay, because like I said, the money, all of that, bro. I mean, if I'm gonna be real, these last few months, I haven't been posting as much. You can do the math yourself with that. But to me, it's more of seeing an impact, knowing that, oh, people actually care. People actually get me. And that kind of helped me push through that rough patch mentally. But through that time, when I took that break from YouTube, okay, which was in April, I wrote so many poems, bro. I wrote over 100 poems that month. And it was just, I hit this flow state where I was like, bro, I don't really want to get back on YouTube because I feel like it's going to interrupt this flow state. And so, you know, like I said, I almost didn't. But that interaction that I had, that kind of helped inspire me to get back on. And also I got recognized in public a couple of times. And that helped me see even, you know, and even knowing that I have that reach, knowing that I have that reach, especially on people that are younger than me, and that I have the power to guide these people. That helped me push through that. Now, fast forward to when I made that video. Okay, it was April 20th, I believe, so almost a month ago, the I Can't Do This Anymore video. That was my breaking point. Okay, that was me pretty much on the brink of quitting YouTube. All right, like when I made that video, bro, that was damn near gonna be my last. that was almost gonna be my last video, bro, if I'm being honest with you guys. And after I finished filming the video, I didn't like say this in the description or anything like that. But after I made the video, I went for a drive and I broke down, bro. I completely lost it, bro. I broke the fuck down because that was the first time that I actually just considered the possibility of life without YouTube. And I realized I can't go on without this shit, bro. Like YouTube I've put so much into this and I've made so many sacrifices, bro. So many sacrifices, so many late nights, blood, sweat, and tears, literally. And I can't just leave YouTube behind, bro. I can't do that. But it took me reaching that breaking point to realize just how much I actually love YouTube and how much I love doing this. And I had to realize that, you know, this is something that multiple people have told me now. But it's not a matter of this or that. It's a matter of this and that. I can be a writer and do YouTube. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, bro, is like learning to do both at the highest level that I can. With the understanding that they're two different types of passions. And I shouldn't compare them. Here's how I see it, okay? YouTube it's a holistic form of self-expression in that I can express all of these different aspects of myself. I can make fitness videos. I can make spoken word videos. Like I said, I'm a very multifaceted person, and I feel like YouTube is the only space that enables me to be all of myself and to find an audience that resonates with every aspect of me. But writing is a deeper sense of passion in that I may not write about fitness. I may not write about as many topics as I speak about in my videos, but the topics that I do write about, which a lot of it is related to love and spirituality, I'm able to take things to a much deeper level, a much, 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 much deeper level. And I have to realize that maybe I need both of those. Maybe I need multiple forms of self-expression in order to create at the at the capacity that I need to create to maintain my well-being and my mental stability. And so that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting YouTube. I can't. I'm gonna tell you guys my dream scenario. Okay, we're gonna manifest this. I'm gonna speak this into existence right now. Okay, May 14th, 2022. Remember that I said this shit, bro. My dream scenario is to be a #1 New York Times bestseller. Okay, have a book that just goes absolutely crazy. All right, sell 1 million copies. I'm rich. I'm set for life. Now I can make content. I can make YouTube videos without even thinking about any type of money at all, bro. I don't want that to even be a thought in my head anymore when I make videos. Obviously, right now I have bills to pay. Okay, so that is what it is. But I don't want to be in a space where YouTube is a business for me, because that's not why I fell in love with this. The moment that I started treating it like a business is the moment that I lost the passion for it, because it was no longer a safe space for me. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. You guys are going to see more of a variety of content moving forward. Kind of going to get back to where I need to be in terms of just creating a lot of different types of content. And funny enough, that's actually the reason why I started uploading every day in the first place, is because 3 videos a week simply wasn't enough for me to express myself. I had to post 6 videos a week in order to get out all the types of content that I wanted to. So I'm saying all of this to say that I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I'm in a much healthier headspace now. I mean that's about it. I'm trying to think if there's something else I need to say. As far as what type of content to expect or anything, like I said, just expect a wide variety of content. Okay, all my OG subs, you already know what I'm talking about. To my non-OG subs, you guys will see what I'm talking about. I don't want to put myself in a box anymore. I don't want to put myself in a box. And that's kind of the reason why I stopped reading comments as well. It's nothing personal against you guys. I know that I have probably the most positive community on YouTube, but I had to allow myself to get back into the headspace where I can create the content that I want to create, instead of thinking about what does the audience want to see. Because ultimately, you guys subscribed to me because I was making the content that I wanted to create. So I feel like if there comes a point in time where I stop making a specific type of content, then that's just where we have to part ways. I can't think too much about, like I said, I had this tendency to try to please my audience too much, and that kind of held me back a lot, bro. Mentally, especially, bro, that really held me back. And yeah, I'm at a point where I'm ready to really take my life back, just take control of my own life and create, write, make videos, live my life. That's where I'm at right now, bro. That's where I'm at. So, with that being said, wait, I'm kind of wondering, is he actually live right now, or is this pre-recorded? No, this is live. This is 100% live. But with that being said, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really read the chat the whole time, bro. I've been looking at the camera, but I am ready to answer any questions that you guys have at this point in time. Bro is real as fuck. The fact that you're sharing every little feeling you experience is kind of goated, bro. Not everyone shares their feelings. This really helps because it's really what we all go through. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. That's something that I pride myself on. And see, that right there, that's what makes me love YouTube so much. It's just being able to connect with people. With writing, it's kind of different because I could put out a book and people could reach out to me, but that whole process of writing, I'm not connecting with anybody until I drop the book. Like, let's say if it takes me a year to work on a book, you don't get that instant gratification. With YouTube, when I make a video, I can see the real-time results of how I'm affecting people. So like I said, it's just 2 different types of passions. Kind of like, for example, let's say you have a girlfriend, right? And you love your girlfriend. That doesn't, just because you love your girlfriend doesn't mean that you don't love your parents as well. It's just two different types of love. It's two different types of love that are equally valid. So, yeah. How do you plan on making your money if YouTube isn't enough? No, that's not really a problem for me at this point. I've kind of like ran the numbers. I'm good. I'm fine. I am fine as far as money goes. But like I said, bro, even if I'm the type of person that is willing to, I'm willing to give up everything in order to make my passion work for me, if that makes sense. So whatever, like I said, whatever comes with that, that's what comes with that. That's just part of the process. No Mars Mindset, I appreciate the donation. Would you reconsider turning off your sub count? No. The reason why I turned my sub count back on is because I realized how inspirational that is to you guys. Because here's what I'm trying to do now, bro. I'm really trying to put myself back in the headspace of being a viewer as opposed to being a YouTuber. Because I remember as a viewer when I would see people blow up on YouTube, and you could see their subscriber count, because that's all I really paid attention to. It's like, damn, bro, they gained like 10,000 subs in a day. Like, what the fuck? Like, seeing that was always inspirational to me. So I wouldn't want to rob you guys of the inspiration that comes with that. As far as, I don't really care too much about sub count anymore. Like I said, I'm really just trying to detach from the numbers altogether and just create the content that I want to create. Ooh, hold on real quick. Do you think that the pressure of making an income sucks some of the fun out of making YouTube videos? It can. It can if you're not careful. I think being able to make money doing this is a beautiful blessing, bro. Like I'm super, super grateful for that. And that's something that I've had to consciously acknowledge recently, bro. Like after I made that video, like I said, I broke down and then I took some time to really think about when I was working at IHOP, when I was working at PacSun, when I was working at H&M. And I had to ask myself, would I trade in what I do now for that? Fuck no, absolutely not. So I love making money from it, but when you start treating it like a business, bro, at least for me, for other people, business might be their passion. For me, creating is my passion. Just creating and inspiring. That's what I want to focus on. And let the business be an organic byproduct of me fulfilling my passion at the highest level that I can. You guys got the chat jumping, bro. I can't even tell where I'm at. I was wondering if I should start another channel to post my story times on that channel and keep posting all my reactions and story times on the same channel, or keep posting all my reactions and story times on the same channel I already have. I think for now, keep posting them both on the same channel. But if you reach a certain point where you feel like, I'm gonna tell you something that you could do, bro. This would really make this would take your content to the next level, bro. Once you reach a point where you can afford to get somebody to animate your stories for you, I promise you your channel will quadruple in size, bro. I promise you that. Your storytelling, you're funny as hell, bro. You're one of the funniest people I've seen on YouTube in a while, bro. But I would say just focus on building that one channel for now. Jordan, writing and YouTube is a part of your sole purpose. They both help people in every aspect in their lives. I have that with music and my entrepreneurship skill set. It's a part of my purpose. Exactly. And that's something that I'm learning to embrace now, is that, to my point earlier, I'm a multifaceted person, and that means that I have multiple purposes. And that as long as I'm creating and inspiring, that's all that matters. So whatever medium that comes through, if I end up Who knows? I might end up writing movies. I might end up doing screenwriting, songwriting. Who knows? But as long as I'm fulfilling the core purpose of creating and inspiring, I'm good. At what age were you able to grow a beard? You should make a beard journey series. Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. A beard is a pipe dream for me, bro. This right, do you see this right here? Do you realize I've been growing this since what was it? November 2020? It's May 2022, bro. I haven't shaved this at all, bro. This is it. This is it, bro. This is it. I'm a man with multiple talents, but growing a beard is not one of them, bro. Just trying to figure out how to gain traction. I think for you, like I don't know, bro. I feel like with you, you just need to be consistent, bro. I can. You're already at almost 8,000 subs, bro. You're doing good. You're doing a lot better than you probably realize. This man said, so that title for real was some clickbait. No, it wasn't. Because it was a question. It was a question. And it's a question that I asked myself many, many times in this last month or two, bro. Many, many times. I finally got the answer to that question. I think sometimes we need to be lost so we can be found. It's interesting that you say that. I came up with this saying recently that I feel is very, very true, bro. I feel like the moment that you find yourself is the moment that you lose yourself. The moment that you think you found yourself is the moment that you've stopped asking questions. As long as you ask questions, bro, you'll never truly have an answer. So you have to find your answer in the questions themselves, which basically means that you are constantly expanding and evolving. You'll never be your final version of you. So you should always be growing. You should always be a little bit lost. But if you can find yourself, if you can make your home in your transience, in your fleeting nature, that's where you find peace, as opposed to avoiding asking the questions that make you uncomfortable. That's probably the biggest realization that I've come to in the past few months. This man said, when are you going to bring back the curls? Oh, shit, man. Don't wait on that, bro. Don't wait on that. Do not wait on that. What if the girl you wrote the book about reads this book? I don't care. Hey, I'll sign a copy for her, bro. I will sign a copy for her. I don't see why she would need to read the book, though, because she was there. Like, she lived it, so... But shout out to her, though, for real. I have a story time coming out in the near future, bro. I have a story time coming out in the near future. Stay tuned for that. Y'all are tripping. New Kendrick went crazy. Y'all just ain't used to the style. I feel like for me, man, that new Kendrick was spectacular, bro. It was special. It's not the type of music that you have. I think if you go in with expectations, that's when you find disappointment, bro. With Kendrick Lamar, you can't go into his album with expectations. You can't go into an album of his with expectations. So once I knew that allowed me to really absorb the album. And what I did also, when I listened to it the first time, I read the lyrics as I listened. Like I found the lyrics on genius.com and I just read them as I listened. And so I was able to get a lot of insight from that album, bro. And a lot of what he was saying really resonated with me. I know what shadow work looks like, bro. Because these past few months, really since I started writing Soul Shock last year, I've been going through that process. So I know what that shit looks like. I know what that shit feels like. That shit hit home, bro. That shit hit really close to home. Would you go back to college and major in journalism? Absolutely not. No, I am not going back to college. And the reason why I don't have anything against college, mind you. It's just I know that I'm gonna work for myself for the remainder of my life. However long my life may be, I'm gonna work for myself. College is a path that takes you to a job. Me, I'm my own boss. So that I don't really see that as being a viable option for me. Why did you get rid of the curls? I have a video on that. It's called Why I Cut My Hair After 2 years. But yeah. I recently thought about, if I could, I would like manifest braids right now, bro. I kind of want to get braids again. I just don't want to grow my hair out to get them. So for now, we're just gonna stick with the fade, man. We're gonna stick with the fade. Roll with that. Can you give us a hint on the story time? All I'm gonna say is that it's the most out of pocket shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just say this, bro. Bitches is devious, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Bitches is devious. Cause that shit right there, bro. She knew she had no business doing that shit, man. That's just, I still think about it too. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. You guys will see precisely what I'm talking about. Thoughts on Lil Keed death? I don't know who Lil Keed is. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I don't know who that is. But if that person did pass away, then RIP to him. I don't know who it is though. I wanna address this one real quick. No offense, but if you really stopped reading your comments, you don't deserve your audience. It's your audience that will help you be successful on YouTube. So here's the thing about that. I'm a very accessible person. I don't know if you guys don't read the description or not, but you can email me. I answer anybody who emails me. They can attest to this, bro. I answer my emails every day. I have a lot of ongoing conversations with people that I've been carrying on for months, bro. I'm a very accessible person. The comment section is for you guys. That's for you guys to interact with each other. But I do the live streams. I answer my emails. That's how you reach me. Or you can submit your dilemmas. And I'm going to be doing consultations again in the near future. Remember when you barely had 1K subs and were posting gym routines, had the curls? Damn, happy that you're on 100K. Yeah, that was that was a while back, man. That was a while back for sure. That was a while back. But like I said, that's what I'm getting back to. I'm getting back to just creating, bro. Like back then, I wasn't really afraid to like deviate from the brand. I'm just documenting my life. And that's what I want to get back to, bro. I want to take it back to when I was that kid in the basement. Shout out to Drake. It wasn't clickbait. It's something he asked himself and he finally got his answer. He isn't quitting. Thank you. Yo, Jordan, I'm an aspiring YouTuber and I've stopped comparing myself to others for the most part. But I'm trying multiple styles and I still have no signs of growth. So here's the thing with that, bro. I feel like with YouTube, how long have you been going, bro? That's the thing with YouTube, bro. I feel like a lot of people, they overestimate how much growth they'll see within the year, but they underestimate how much growth they could see in a few years. So if you just commit to it and stay consistent for years at a time, eventually your audience will find you. But I'll say this, bro. If you saw one of your videos, every time you post a video, ask yourself this. If I saw this in my recommended, would I click on it? Ask yourself that question. Mr. Dawson, I appreciate the donation. Look at Jordan, man, so inspirational. Look at Mr. Dawson, man. Look at this man got a tie on, bro. A tie in the profile picture. This man's name is Mr. Dawson. You love to see it, bro. That's true inspiration. My man's out here getting money too. Out here donating. Do more vlogs and stuff similar to the videos you did in LA. I'm gonna do all of that. Here's my thing, bro. Like I said, I'm kind of just creating content based on what I want to create at this point. I'm not really thinking so much about what's gonna get the most views or any of that. It's more about keeping YouTube fun for me. That's the most important thing. If YouTube isn't fun for me, then there's no point in doing it, right? At that point, YouTube becomes a job. That's literally, I quit my job to do YouTube because it was supposed to be fun. So I'm gonna do anything that makes the experience fun for me. And vlogging will definitely be a part of that. I am going to LA again this summer, so you guys will see more vlogs out there. Should I drop out of college to follow my dream like you did? Every day I stand up and I think I don't want to do this. I'm getting depressed. Yeah, I mean, if you know that college isn't going to get you closer to your dreams, then yeah, you should definitely drop out. 100%. 100%, bro. What skincare product do you use? I use Tiege Hanley. What else? I use Tiege Hanley, and I use go look at my skincare routine video. I show all the products that I use there. This man says, when are we getting the GTA RP vids? When are we getting that from you, Kendrick? When are we getting that from you? When are we gonna get a video from you, first of all? Let me see, hold on. Crazy how you're live and on the spot, you still give out an answer. I mean, I'm gonna just speak my truth, bro. That's the thing. Whether I'm doing it live or not, I'm gonna always speak my truth. Hold on. Bet everything on yourself and do what you want to do with your life. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Here's a if you guys haven't read The Alchemist, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I will share this one part that really hit close to home for me. In The Alchemist, the book is basically about a young man following his dreams, which I'm sure pretty much everybody watching this can relate to. Something that really resonated with me was the story about a baker. Okay, in the book, the boy starts out as a shepherd, right? Just basically taking the sheep around to different places. He sees a baker, and the guy, it's like this, I don't want to spoil the book, but like basically the baker has dreams to do other things, but he's a baker for the status. He's a baker because it comes with more of a reputation, and he doesn't want to be seen as somebody who is just lost. You know, he's more concerned with what other people think about him than following his own dreams. Which, when you see it outside of yourself, like when you see somebody else doing it, you realize how pointless that is, bro. Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams. Bet on yourself. Will you ever do any vids or lives with Kendrick in the future? I could. I could probably do like an Instagram live with him. I'll probably do something like that, bro. I think you need to interact with the audience so that you can really see the difference you are making to people's lives, and it gives you a strong purpose to keep making those videos like online Zoom. Exactly, and like I said, that's why I do the emails. That's why I answer my emails every single day. If you ever want to reach out to me privately, you reach out to me. It's completely free. You just reach out to me and I answer. Today's my birthday. Yo, Eric S, happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. My man Eric S is a true OG, bro. A true OG. Happy birthday. I want everyone to say happy birthday, Eric S, bro. Shout out to Eric. Jordan, what are your thoughts on still dealing with childhood trauma as an adult? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Those are my thoughts, bro. Those are my thoughts. I'll say this, bro. Seek therapy. Seek therapy. Seek therapy. Bro, remember Jordan from the side profile pic? Everyone was in here flaming each other that live. That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen to this day, bro. To this day. That shit was just... I don't know, bro. I do not know. Y'all are wilding, bro, for real. What makes you stand out from other YouTubers? I think to my point earlier, bro, what makes me stand out from other YouTubers is that I don't have any boundaries. You can't put me in a box. And like I said, I got away from that for a while. That's happened to me before, multiple times. But you can't put me in a box, bro. What other YouTuber do you know makes spoken word videos, fitness videos, law of attraction videos, no fap videos, talks about taking cold showers and all that shit? What other YouTuber do you know makes all of those types of videos? I have yet to see anybody else who does all of that personally. So I think my multifaceted nature, me being a jack of all trades, that's what sets me apart. And just my willingness to expand beyond any box that people try to put me in. But like I said, that's something that I'm getting back to right now. So y'all are funny as hell, bro. Don't let anybody tell you that you won't make it or you can't do it. Facts, bro. Facts. Don't ever let anybody tell you what you're capable of, bro. Don't ever let anybody impose their limitations on you. Ever. Because nobody knows what you're capable of. But when you accomplish all of your dreams, they'll act like they knew that you were capable. How to go on a self-improvement journey when you're in your low teenage years. I have a video coming out about that pretty soon, bro. But I'll say this, bro. It starts with asking questions. Ask as many questions as you can, because if you don't ask questions, you won't get answers. So start asking questions about everything. Thoughts on that new Kendrick album? I haven't stopped listening since it dropped, for real. I believe it's a masterpiece, man. I think something like that, I don't even look at it as a rap album. It's just its own thing. It's not, you can't put that in a box, bro. It's shadow work. It's literally, like 18 tracks of just shadow work. And that really resonates with me, bro, at a very deep level. I'll say this, my favorite tracks on first, I've only listened to the album front to back once so far. But my favorite tracks on first listen were Father Time, We Cry Together, Mother I Sober, and Auntie Diaries. Those were my favorite four, personally. But anyone who's listened to the album, though, you let me know what your favorite tracks were. Let me know what your favorite tracks were, for sure. Wait, is it true Americans hate British people? Not that I know of. No, I've never heard that one before. I've never heard that one before. If you pull up with a British accent, bro, people are gonna be like, let's say if you're a dude with a British accent, you'll be pulling all types of girls out here, bro, just on the accent alone. We Cry Together and Savior. Man, We Cry Together has to be one of the best tracks so far. That's probably going to be one of the best tracks of the decade, bro. That Kendrick album was mid, didn't like any of the beats on the album, didn't sound like rap at all. Like I said, you went in with expectations, so you left with disappointment. Don't ever go into a Kendrick album with expectations. Same with guys like Frank Ocean, Tyler the Creator. You can't go in with expectations into their albums, bro, because those guys are artists. Like you can't when you try to put people in a box, you'll leave with disappointment. Have you listened to any of Kendrick's previous albums? Good Kid, Mad City also goes a personal approach, kind of like a character portrait. Yeah, Good Kid. I've listened to that, to Pimp a Butterfly, both multiple times. I don't know that I ever listened to Damn front to back though, but I definitely Good Kid, Mad City is a much better car music album. Like just listening to it in the car with the volume up. Um, but I'll say Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, that's the type of album that you listen to in a dark room at night alone. Like that's it's one of those albums, bro. Kind of like Blonde. Like it's a healing album. It's a healing album. What's your favorite albums, bro? My favorite album of all time is still Freudian by Daniel Caesar. Blonde is up there for sure. Um, Good Kid, Mad City still up there. It's too early for me to put Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers up there. I've only listened to it once, but I feel like that album's gonna age really well, kind of like To Pimp a Butterfly. I fucking love Tyler the Creator. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It took me a while to really. He had to grow on me. He grew on me for sure. Especially there was like a big chunk of time where I didn't listen to him. I remember listening to Yonkers and She, and then I went like a good 8 years without hearing anything from him. And then I heard Igor. I was like, "Well, what the fuck is this?" And yeah, that one caught me off guard for sure. But over time, I started to really understand that Tyler the Creator is a great example of how I see myself in the sense that he's somebody that you cannot put in a box. You can't confine him to any one specific genre, any one medium of expression. He's just him. He's just himself. Everything else that he does is a subsidiary of him. That's how I see my life, bro. Where I'm like the central focus, and then writing, YouTube, anything else that I get into, they're all subsidiaries of me, of like my purest self. Jordan, have you listened to Endless by Frank Ocean? Some people like it more than Blonde. I haven't listened to it front to back, but from the tracks that I have heard, it's a very beautiful album. And the visual concept was really cool to me, like the whole building the staircase thing. I like shit like that. I like very abstract shit like that, bro. You put me on Freudian heavy. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. Freudian is just it's a masterpiece, bro. But I think Daniel Caesar is working on another album right now too. Honestly, Case Study is a really good album too. Money Trees is the greatest Kendrick song of all time. I'm not arguing. Money Trees is very nostalgic to me. I feel like the greatest Kendrick song. That's so subjective though. That's a very subjective thing. For me, I'll give you my top five Kendrick songs. You have Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst. That's got to be up there. Fear. That's another one that resonates with me. I feel like his new album is basically Fear, but like expanded. It's just like he took the concept of fear, which is like that childhood trauma, and dealing with that, dealing with the repercussions of that, and expanded it into 18 tracks. But Fear, Duckworth is one of my favorites. I've been listening to The Art of Peer Pressure a lot. I really like just how that song is made, bro. I don't know. I really like that song. And man, Mother I Sober is very, very that song is a very deep song. Auntie Diaries too. I don't know, bro. That man has so many bangers. Everybody's gonna have a different answer for what Kendrick's best song is. That's how you know that he's that bro is just a different breed, bro. That's how you know he's a different breed. High school girls are so rude. Have you ever had experience with them? I mean, I was in high school at one point. I didn't really interact with the girls there. To be honest, I didn't really like them that much. But here's one thing I noticed about young people in general is that they're really loud for no reason, bro. Like whenever I'm out and about and there's like high school girls around, they're always talking just a little bit too loud, bro. To where it's like bro, I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just getting old, bro. Maybe I'm just getting old. Jordan, don't let your ego get in the way of your passion. Most YouTubers do it for materialistic and validation purposes and act like they care. Knowledge is what makes you wealthy, not your ego. That's facts. That is absolute facts. That's the lesson that I had to learn the hard way as well. Because I realized, here's the thing, money wouldn't necessarily change my life. Like let's say if I was rich, I would still be doing a lot of the same stuff that I'm doing right now. The only difference is that I'd probably eat out more, I'd live in a nicer apartment, drive a nicer car, and take more trips. That's really it, bro. Maybe wear nicer clothes, bro. So I kind of realized that like the true fulfillment, it comes from creating. To me, here's like the order of fulfillment for me. Creation, like the process of creating, that's number one. Number two is the impact. Okay, touching, connecting with people. Being able to connect with people and resonate with people. Give them the feeling of understanding and receive it in return. Three is the growth. Seeing myself and seeing other people elevate in their lives. That's the third thing. And then money and materialism is kind of an extension of growth, because that's just one way you can quantify growth. Man, I said, no way. Money Trees is good, but it's not one of the best. Oh, hold on. I forgot about How Much a Dollar Cost. That's got to be in there for sure. How Much a Dollar Cost. He has I don't think I can really fit like five. Those 5 songs would change on a day-to-day basis, bro. Fear has such a beautiful instrumental. For me, it's that third verse on Fear, bro. When he starts breaking down the intricacies of imposter syndrome, I didn't really understand that at first, on first listen, bro. But as I progressed on YouTube, and I still had those same doubts that I had, bro, and all of that fear in me, that shit started to hit very, very different. I need some water. Do you write your poems based on your experience, or do you just write what comes to mind? Both. A mix of both. I've been really trying to live more life. The thing about writing or just creating art is if I live like this militant, disciplined lifestyle where all I do is just make videos and just focus on myself. Like if I don't go out and live life, I have nothing to write about. So that's something I've been trying to do a better job of, is just living life and giving myself more experiences, exposing myself to more things. There's this girl that I liked, and recently I realized that she simply doesn't like me, but I still can't get over her. What do I do, bro? Um, for me, it was always my thing was always if a girl doesn't like me, I lose attraction for her. I lose interest in her. But I feel like for you, what do you here's the thing. You probably have certain traits that you like about her, but what do you expect her to give you? There's something that you want out of her. That's why you like her so much, especially if she doesn't like you and has made it clear that she doesn't like you. If you still like her, or if you still feel the need to pursue her, there's a reason why. Figure out that reason and then figure out a way to fulfill that desire yourself because you can. I feel like the younger you are, the less restraint you have on your voice level. That could be true. That could be true, but I don't know, bro. It's just like it's like damn, bro. Like, but I mean, there's probably people in their 30s who hear me and my friend talk and think that I'm loud. So who knows, bro? Like I said, I guess the older you get, the lower your tolerance gets. XII or seven, the God. I appreciate the donation. I appreciate you, bro. Hold on real quick. I like Green Day a lot, but y'all probably don't know anything about punk. You're absolutely right. I don't know shit about punk, but I have been kind of expanding my horizons a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I heard I don't know if like this just popped up on everybody's recommended or not, but I heard a live studio recording of what's it called? Still Into You by Paramore. That shit blew my mind, bro. I listened to the actual song afterwards. I didn't really like it that much, but the live studio recording was remarkable, bro. Incredible, sensational. Remember hearing Poetic Justice while getting my ass whipped for not cleaning up. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I've been listening to that song heavy too, for sure. Yo, Jordan, did you ever get into Fousey vlogs back in 2015/2016? He always used to talk about the law of attraction before it became a trend. No. Um, the first person that I already knew kind of what the law of attraction was because I was introduced to spirituality I was like 10, bro. I was like 9 or 10 when my dad started like just introducing that stuff to me. But I would say the first person that I saw put it into practice at a very high level was DDG. And that was in 2018 when I started watching him. DDG changed my fucking life, bro. For real. I was under the impression that most people in the chat were of my demographic, and so I assumed most people here preferred hip hop to rock. I feel like I have a very wide range of people watching my videos though, because I post a wide range of videos. So I don't know. I feel like in my community, you can find any, you can find pretty much anybody, bro. Any type of music taste, if you look hard enough. This is a good question. Do you consume other self-development YouTubers? I really don't watch self-development like that anymore. I really don't, bro. I'm more so most of the content that I consume now is for the sake of artistic inspiration, artistic inspiration, bro. That's kind of where I'm at right now. So a lot of, I mean, music, of course, but I watch a lot more Netflix than YouTube now. The only YouTube I really watch at this point is just basketball highlights, bro, just to keep up with the playoffs. But speaking of which, my finals prediction is still Miami and Golden State. Just want to throw that out there before it happens. But yeah, I don't really watch much YouTube at all, to be honest. Cannot let go of past trauma. What do I do? I kind of want revenge on the people that pushed me around in school, even though I don't go to school anymore. The key to letting go of past trauma is forgiveness. You have to forgive. You have to forgive them. You have to forgive yourself. You have to forgive all of the onlookers who witnessed you being dealt those injustices. You have to be willing to forgive, not for their sake, but for your sake. So I'm gonna give you a little exercise to do, and you can continue to do this until you start to feel different. But the first time you do it, you'll probably feel a lot better. Think about everybody that you feel did you wrong in school. And I want you to write each and every one of them a letter of forgiveness, where you list out everything that they did to you. And then at the end, you say, I forgive you for that. Just do it. Your ego won't want to do it, but that is all the more reason why you need to do it. A bad day for the ego is a good day for the soul. DDG was inspired by Fousey too, by the way. Yeah, I heard him talk about Fousey a lot. A lot. I'm a music artist and I don't know what genre to listen to expand my sound. Listen to everything. Listen to everything, bro. Jordan Green, were you ever Jordan Green, were you ever bullied or made fun of? What's the background of your childhood story? I want to know what happened with the breakdowns before you got where you got today. What did you have to fight? So here's my thing. I didn't really deal with bullying that much in school because I kept to myself. I always kept to myself. I was the type of person that got along with everyone, but I was never really, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I never really let anybody get too close to me because I just didn't really, there were a lot of things that people didn't know about me, bro. Like a lot of my friends, they didn't really know the real me until I started making videos. My friends didn't know I meditated until I was like 19. I've been meditating since I was 10. Like they didn't know shit like that because I was just really private and in class. I mean, bro, a lot of the people that I went to high school with, they probably wouldn't even recognize me. They could see one of my videos right now and they wouldn't even know that I went to high school with them because I was always kind of in the shadows. I always kept to myself. But when I was young, maybe a few people tried to bully me, but I was the type who fought back. And I was an ignorant ass kid, bro. So like people wouldn't just get away with shit when it came with me, bro. Cause like whether they were older, bigger, I didn't care about that shit, bro. I was the type, bro. I was swinging, bro. I swing first and ask questions later. Jordan, did you see Jason Tatum last night? That man is a bucket. Bro, I've been waiting for him to give us a 45-point game, bro, the whole series. I've been waiting for that. I've been waiting for it. But he came in clutch yesterday for sure. I want to see if they can win this game 7 though. I want to see, bro. I want to see what they're really made of. But either way, I don't think they're getting past Miami though. Thank you guys for giving me answers. I'm getting a little bored with what I've been making. It's getting too easy. I have a suggestion. Listen to old music. Listen to like 50s and 60s music. Thoughts on the master key system? I've never heard of that before. You might have to elaborate. Warriors are good, but they play so sloppy, pissing me off. 26 turnovers in the first half, just curious. 26 turnovers in the first half is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think. I mean, bro, Dallas is taking Phoenix to 7 games, bro. I don't think Phoenix is beating them, and I don't think Dallas is beating them either. So, just by process of elimination, I think Golden State comes out the West. Do you think there should be a balance between pleasure and discipline? How do you live the self-development lifestyle? So my thing is, I feel like self-development is great at the beginning, but at a certain point, you can't. Self-development can become limiting. If you allow your whole personality to be based on self-development, you start robbing yourself of life experiences. In that, sitting in your room, reading and working out all day, that's not, at a certain point, you need to get out and start living life again, bro. You have to start living life. Go travel. Okay, which may go, sometimes you have to do things that go against your goals or that go against the belief systems that you've developed on your self-development journey. Maybe you have financial goals and you're trying to get rich, but it's like, bro, that trip that you can take, that's going to give you a lot more wealth than money ever could. That experience is something that will live with you forever. So it's just at a certain point, you have to start living life, bro. You have to start living life. This man said, fuck CP3. What did Chris Paul do to you, bro? What did Chris Paul do to you, bro? Let me see. I'm going to my first high school party today. What's your advice for me? I'm 15. Don't do drugs, don't drink alcohol. Don't do drugs, don't drink alcohol. You do not want to get started with those habits at 15 years old, bro. Do not do that stuff. Don't care if the baddest girl in the room comes up trying to make you drink with her, don't do it. Stiff arm her. But I'm not gonna lie, my throat is killing me, bro. My throat is killing me. I think that monologue really took a lot out of me. So with that being said, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Plus, I need to go get groceries and clean my apartment. But yeah, like I said earlier, expect a wide variety of content from me. I have like 12 videos in the vault right now, bro. 12 videos. So I mean, I'm really far ahead at the moment, and I'm probably gonna film. I'm gonna post 3 videos this week, and then after that, I'm gonna go to like 5 videos a week, bro. So like from the end of May, and then all the way through the end of July, like that's gonna be. I'm gonna be posting like damn near every day. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for your continued support through my whole mental crisis in these last few months, man. Just know that I'm not a religious person, but this quote does resonate with me quite a bit. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, bro. I am built different. If you're watching this, you are built different as well. As long as you embrace who you are, you're unstoppable. You are completely and utterly unstoppable. So remember that. Stay tuned for more content. And I will be streaming again next Saturday. So with that being said, hope you guys have a great day, night, afternoon, morning, evening, dusk, dawn, whatever time it is where you are. Hope you're living your best life. Don't have an outro, so we're just going to go ahead and end it.